Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? This is your boy Isaac.
And this is your boy Bryce.
And we are brothers on tennis. And folks, we've come to that wonderful special time of the year called Wimbledon. We are on the grass. The grass is manicured. We are excited. Bryce, how are you feeling about Wimbledon 2021?
Let me tell you what, I'm feeling a whole different kind of way after these draws came out this morning.
I know, right? Those draws are crazy.
I mean, I know Wimbledon is like, you know what? Look, we're sorry we didn't leave you a beat to step to last year, but we gonna get this thing popping from day one this year.
Day one, bro. Day one.
I was just looking down, and you know the funny thing, and of course we're about to go down the draws, right? But when I was looking at some of these matchups as I'm just reading down, I'm just thinking, who are they going to put with Venus? It just felt like Venus was going to pull a Serena or she was going to pull somebody crazy the way the first round matchups were going. But, you know, actually I'm okay with her first round matchup, but her section ain't real nice.
It's not real nice. It's not real nice. But she did get off the hook. We didn't see another Coco Venus first round crazy matchup. She actually has something that she can truly work with if she's 100%. And that's always the case that, you know, with Venus is if she's 100%, then maybe we can start putting some coins on her. Right.
So I did see on, what do you call it? On Instagram, her coach, you know, was putting some footage out there of, you know, her practicing. And so she, I mean, you can't always tell everything from that, but I mean, she's out there, but I will tell you who I'm excited about, who is putting some flexing videos out there on Instagram, and that's Roger Federer. He's trying to let people know, you know, he's out here to try to do something. So, social media is one thing. Getting on the court and actually getting the job done is another. So we will look forward to that.
Yes, sir.
Before we get into the good stuff, let's do like we've done recently. Let's just quickly hit, and I was surprised by this, the doubles. They normally don't come out with the doubles draw on the same day as the singles draw.
I did see that. They didn't have the mixed out, but they did have the ladies and the gentlemen's doubles draw out. So that was pleasant to see. I actually did not go through and do too much of an analysis, so it's not a lot.
It ain't a lot with it. And you remember the mixed doubles draws? They wait for people to fall out in the first couple rounds before they get.
Exactly.
Like, who still needs to make some coin before they get out of here?
Who wants to make coin? That's right. Who wants to make coin? Come on over to the mixed doubles. We'll hook you up.
Well, look, we're going to spend just literally 2 minutes on the doubles draw because to me it's just that simple. Yeah. I'm going to start with the men's doubles draw because
got it open.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Hey, unless exactly. I mean, it's Mekic and Pavic. I mean, it's like if they are healthy, they should be able to go through and do what they have been doing this entire season, which is spanking folk up.
Right. And I looked at the teams and you see the regular teams that are out there. There are no kind of like surprise teams. I'm like, oh, they may have to watch out for them. It's the same people they've been beating all year. So
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So I if I had to put any money behind any title this year at Wimbledon, it would be behind Mekic and Pavic winning the men's doubles title.
I mean, exactly. The way that they have performed this year has been just outstanding. So again, if they have recovered from their bout of COVID, they really, really should be able to snatch this one as well. And then that would give them 2 on the year.
Right. And they are making it through the current tournament they're on. I think they won again today. So, you know, hey, Miles, we see your message.
What up?
So anyway, so that's the men's doubles draw.
Yeah.
And for the women's doubles draw, and I know people hate when you do this, but sometimes it is what it is. I think the top 4 seeds are going to be the teams that make it to the semifinals. I think in the top half, it's going to be Krejcikova and Siniakova against Melikar and Shures.
You know what though? What I will say is, and it's our team, of course, but watch out for that Goff and McNally because I haven't seen them actually play on grass before.
Yeah, I saw them. I have them slated to be their quarterfinal matchup.
Yeah.
But I think Krashikova and Krachikova and Siniakova are just a better team.
Got it. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, they're the top seeds for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. I got you. Yeah.
So, but I do think that'll be I will want to watch that match for sure. And actually, I will be voting and rooting for Goff and McNally. But honestly, I'm not as confident they'll get that one done. And look, that'll be a good result for them to make it to the quarterfinals.
I agree. Absolutely agree.
That's right. So I see Krashikova and Siniakova meeting our girl, friend of the show, Melikar and Shores in the semifinals. Yep. And then in the bottom half for the semifinals, I see Shea Sway and Elise Mertens against Babos and Milanovich.
Yeah, and I will say this though, Bryce, in regards to the Mertens Shea Sway matchup. While I like it, I still miss Mertens Sabalenka. So I don't know what happened with that, but I really, really wish they would actually start playing again together because I feel like the doubles was helping Sabalenka, even though she's, on this run. And I know she's doing well in her singles, but still, I would really like for them to get back together and play doubles together.
And didn't Sabalenka, wasn't she the one who said she was going to be playing less doubles because she wanted to focus more on her singles?
She did, and I don't know. I just feel like for her, you're almost there, but not quite.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I still feel like her playing doubles is really important for her continued growth and success. But like I said, that's just my perspective. I guess you feel different.
Right, exactly. I like how you put that.
Right.
But and you know what? And also at this point, so if I say the top 4 seeds are going to make the semifinals, at that point, I just say, kind of like best team wins at that point.
Exactly.
I'm not necessarily stepping out saying any one of these teams have an edge over the other because all 4 of these teams are very, very strong.
Right. I agree with you, bro. Completely.
So anyway, that was Brothers on Tennis on doubles. So we will get to what you really want to talk about, and that is the singles draws. And Isaac, I am going to let you pick. Where do we go first? The men or the women?
We are definitely going to do ladies first because that men's draw, listen. First of all, them first rounders. But anyway, we will get to the men. Let's start with the ladies.
Let's start with the ladies. And Isaac, let's just walk through the draw and let's call out things that are of any interest to us. And I think, we start at the top, right? We have
absolutely
the good story again. We have the number 1 seed, Ash Barty, playing Carla Suarez Navarro, and that's for those that everyone should remember, who has just returned from defeating cancer, and so it's a good emotional story. And this is her last time playing Wimbledon, and everybody wishes her well, but the draw gods were not real kind.
They were just downright mean.
Does she have a shot at all?
Nah, bro. I mean, I know that she got up on Sloane, and got real close at the French. No, I'm sorry. Barty is going to be like, listen, while I appreciate your story a lot, I am trying to go after this Wimbledon, and I can't play with you right now, Carla. So yeah, I feel like she's going to dismiss Carla pretty convincingly. How do you feel about that one, bro?
I do too. I think Barty is still an injury concern, and I think she's going to be like, I don't need to be spending no extra time on the court that I don't need to. So we're going to let you have this farewell thing real quick, and we're going to keep it moving.
We're going to keep it moving. That's right,
We're going to keep it moving. So
yes, sir.
Now, next to me, I just want to highlight, I don't even really know this woman real well, but Govitsova,
Yeah, go.
I ain't got to know her real well, but she got Coco Vandeweghe in the first round.
Just put in work.
Just handle your business and let's
handle your
be done with
business.
it.
Let's be done.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Now, interesting. I have upset alert here. Do you have upset alert next?
I don't, but I have it flagged as a great first rounder.
Okay. And the match people that we're talking about is Katerina Siniakova against Joanna on retirement watch Konta.
Yes.
So Bryce, talk about it.
Yeah, for me, I immediately saw this when I was like, ooh, Siniakova is playing some really, really good tennis. But Konta just came in off of winning a title on grass. She's in her home court. I don't think a first rounder will make her too nervous there. In fact, I think she'll utilize the crowd's, their support in order to get her over the line. I see that as being a tough 3-setter, but I do see Joanna Konta coming out on top on that one. But yeah, I definitely flagged that one, and I ain't mad at you on the upset alert because I initially thought about it, but I was like, I'm going to give Konta a little bit of I'm going to give her some love. I think she might be able to get through it.
I definitely feel you on her confidence maybe being high after winning that title. And I think that was her first title in 3 years.
Right.
So she may be hyped for that. And I don't remember if the pressure of playing in England got to Konta or not, or did she play well at Wimbledon in the past?
I think she has played well, actually. I mean, I don't know coming out the gates at the beginning of her career if she did anything, but I know that when she was kind of at the top of her game, she was doing some good things at Wimbledon. At least until the late rounds, like quarters, and then you would see the nerves pop up. But I don't think I see a first rounder getting her too bad.
Okay. Miles is saying that she was a semifinalist in 2017. So,
there you go.
So she's done well. Thanks, Miles. So who do you have up next?
So my next first rounder that I showed was right below it. Bertens versus Kostiuk. Kostiuk. Yeah, Kostiuk she's definitely on the rise. Kiki Bertens, we know that this is not her surface. She likes clay. She likes a slower surface because she got that really spinny forehand. So I just feel like, her not necessarily being back in her true form, I think Kostiuk is going to get that upset.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Upset called.
Yeah, bro.
That's interesting. So, and you're right. Bertens has not come back and played with the form that we're kind of used to seeing her play yet. So
exactly, yeah, she's still coming up. She's still getting back because remember, even before the pandemic, she was injured, and so she's got a lot to kind of get back going on. So I still like me some Kiki Bertens, but I just don't think this will be the time that she. I think she's. I'm thinking that upset's gonna happen, bruh.
Okay, well, the next one for me down on the draw is, and I don't expect an upset here, but just because it's names, right? A lot of people have been touting this Clara Towson as,
I wrote that one
strong, strong and up and comer. She is playing Krejcikova in the first round. I expect for Krejcikova to win, Krejcikova. I always keep. Look,
it's okay. I get it.
Her name officially for me on Brothers on Tennis is Special K. All right, so Special K, I totally expect to win this match, but I just wanted to call it out as her playing one of the tour's, touted up and comers.
Exactly. I agree with you as well. I said the exact same thing. I was like, I don't expect for an upset to happen, but that's a great first rounder. Towson against Krejcikova. I think that those two are going to do some battle, and Krejcikova will be like, this is why I won the French Open. So scoot along.
Singles and doubles.
Singles and doubles. That's right.
Just to keep it clear. Right. Who do you have next?
So it's we got a little bit. So we got a little bit in Layla Fernandez versus Elena Ostapenko. Me and my girl Ostapenko. I love me some Ostapenko. And Layla, like I said, she's a little bit, but she's a handful. And I just think that will be an outstanding first round match. I'm not sure who to call on that one to be truthful, but I do like it as a great first rounder.
I call the same thing. Don't know who's going to win. You never know with Fernandez, still hoping she eats a couple cheeseburgers before she gets over there. But Ostapenko, I mean,
yes, sir.
It's just a shame because you can never predict what she's going to do. And right now, she is playing really well.
Right. Exactly. But you just don't know if that's going to fall off or she's going to keep it. She's kind of very much like the old school Sabalenka. Sabalenka has reined in her wildness a bit, but Ostapenko is just out there, and you just never know from day to day. Are you going to get the good one or the one that's knocking folks out in the front row? Just don't know. Yeah.
Well, my next one is another upset call.
Okay.
And I think,
yep. Yep.
And this upset, and who knows, this may not even be considered an upset anymore. I'm taking Cornet over Andreescu in the first round.
Yes, sir. I got the same one marked. Same one. I put an asterisk around that one. I was like, because Cornet didn't she just beat her?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And so
who ain't just beat Andreescu lately?
Yeah, so Cornet is doing or did well in that tournament. So she's actually playing some nice grass court tennis. So I'm definitely giving Cornet the upset alert on that one.
Yeah. Who you got next?
Okay. I have, and not that this is like hugely a big one, if you will. But me, I like Jill Teichmann. Jill Teichmann. And I like that whole Teichmann against, Camilla Giorgi, back alley, stab you, cut you in in a minute. Right. So I just think that one is going to be a very fun, feisty match. So I wrote that one down for sure because me personally, I want to see that match.
Well, and here's the thing. I don't know if you saw the update, but Giorgi had to retire in her match today. And I'm not exactly,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, now I'm not exactly sure what the injury is or how serious it is or it is not, or, she was just trying to be smart, knowing Wimbledon's around the corner. But we hope that she's healthy so that can be the matchup that we want it, to be.
Absolutely. Yeah, hopefully so.
Now,
who you got? Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry. You mean in terms of that matchup?
Far as the next one.
You know what? I don't have anything else in the top half in terms of first round.
Me and you both. Yeah, I thought those were the matches that I had called. The ladies draw, I don't have as many immediate first round. The men,
no.
Good Lord. Yeah. So like you said, let's go ahead and keep it moving because I know we're going to need to spend some good time on the men's draw because good Lord.
Right. Woo. So, let me go ahead and just drop this one if we go into the bottom half of the women's draw.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just go ahead and put it out there. I hope, Sloane, you don't need a reservation. Your hotel reservation can just be for a few days because Petra Kvitova is not going to be the one to play with in the first round for you.
Yeah, I saw that one, and it brought a tear to my eye. I was like, poor Sloane. But she's in doubles, so, I mean, hopefully she can try and do a little something in the doubles draw.
She probably right now trying to get the cell phone number who got that mixed doubles draw,
right? She's like, I really need to get me some matches in, y'all.
She reached back and grabbed Jack's sock again.
Bruh, I'm telling you, because that's a mean first rounder. It's just mean. And Petra is not to be played with, especially on a grass court. And Sloane's surface, if you look at all of the surfaces, I feel like grass is most definitely her weakest of the surfaces. So you got Petra's strength against Sloane's weakness. Nah, bro, it's gonna be a mess. I think I see some bread being made. Unfortunately,
yeah. It ain't gonna be no strawberries and cream. It's gonna be some.
It's gonna be some scones.
Some hoe biscuits over there.
Exactly.
So who do you have next in the bottom half?
Now, the one person that I actually kind of flagged because I know I always get grief for it being my girl, but I actually want to see that Pegula Caroline Garcia matchup. I think Pegula will definitely spank it up, and Yeah, and it bothers me, not bothers me, but the fact that Petra would have to meet Pegula before potentially Pliskova makes me sad, because I really would love to see Pegula play Pliskova on grass too, but I don't think Petra's going to let that happen. I mean, she probably going to be like, look, you're not going to be messing with my homegirl on grass. So I'm going to have to deal with you, and then I'm going to go deal with her.
Right.
But it makes me sad that I can't see that matchup though.
I know Pegula, I know Pliskova had to look real tight when she saw how close Pegula was to her in the draw. And
made
she
a
said,
shake.
Right. She was like, oh, okay, she's probably not going to get there. But that was too close for comfort.
That's too close, man. Too close.
Now, here's the next one for me in the bottom half of the women's draw. And that is, because honestly, I don't know how this one will go. That Swiatek and Shea Sway.
Man, I got it down too. Yes, sir. Shea Sway is not to be played with, especially on a grass court where she can really be crafty.
Yep.
Bruh.
I think that craftiness may bother Swiatek.
I agree with you completely, because she's just not going to be able to just straight out hit, because Shea Sway is not going to let her. She's going to be throwing in some drop shots. She's going to be throwing in angles, and she's going to be moving Iga around. And I just don't know if Iga is that comfortable moving around on a grass court that she would be able to deal with all of that variety that Shea Sway brings to the table. So I got that one down, bro. I'm not calling the upset. I think that she will figure out how to get through it, but it's not going to be an easy match. And yeah, I see her making it through, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it went to a tight 3-setter.
Yeah. It's, that one will be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Who you got next?
So, bro, the only really other one that I wrote down was Elise Mertens and Harriet Dart, just because I've heard of Dart a little bit. I fully expect Mertens to get through that, especially after having gone out to Coco the way that she did. I think Mertens is going to be like, you know what? Nah, man. Let me just hit the reset button and let's get this thing going. So I kind of marked that one down. But in truth, bro, I'll pass it to you, because I literally don't have any other first rounders that I wrote down.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had you on mute for a second.
Oh, no worries.
The doggy right here at my feet.
Oh, and, gotcha.
Hey,
what's up, buddy?
Gotta let him know it's not walk time right now. You're gonna have to chill for a minute.
Right.
Well, you know what? I understand what you're saying. There's not many more. There was actually two that I called out. One of them is Rabacana Milanovich.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Now, Rabacana, I think obviously is she's looking in form right now, and she's looking good. But Milanovich, we know she knows how to play well on the fast surfaces.
Very true.
And
very true.
And so it just could be an interesting match. I would expect for Rabacana to get through. But
based on form, right?
Based on form, exactly. But based upon experience, Milanovich could make it an interesting matchup.
I agree.
And then, of course, the clear other first round matchup for me is Venus Williams against
Buzarnescu.
Right. Now, I'll take this. I will absolutely take this all day long.
Yes.
I think she's 1-0 against her. I mean, which we know that don't mean nothing these days, but I will take that. She didn't draw it wasn't like Muguruza or Barty in the first round. So, for me, it will literally be round by round.
Yeah.
For Miss Williams for me. This year, you're not gonna see her in my quarterfinal predictions or nothing like that. But
if she make it there, that's cool. That's awesome.
Look, I want her to win it all. Exactly. I want her to win it all. I mean, I want a Venus and Serena final, and I want Venus to put it on her and tell her 24 gonna wait. That's what I want to happen. Try again at the U.S. Open, because
Because
not
no,
here.
this one is mine.
This one is mine. That's what I want. Now, you know what Rolling Stone say, you can't always get what you want.
What you want.
I understand. So let's talk about our quarterfinal predictions.
All right.
Taking it back up to the top,
mm-hmm.
who are your 4 quarterfinalists up top?
Okay, let me make sure, because I think I may have done it by round of 16, so that is my bad. So let me go up to the top, and so I have got quarterfinals, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got Barty.
Okay.
Versus. Okay, how did I do this? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. I have Barty versus Azarenka.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. And I've got Muchova.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Okay. Oh, there it is. Muchova versus Serena. There you go.
Okay. Well, we halfway there between the two of us. All right. Which is
what
good.
You got there, brother?
Because we're normally the exact same almost. So this is good that they're, and I'm going to admit, Isaac, let me just put this out there before I give any of my predictions today, especially once we get to the men's side, I think.
Yes.
Or, you know, I took some leaps. So I don't need people coming at me on social media about you said. I understand. I am taking some leaps of faith here. I'm not sure that this is going to work out this way. I'm probably going to have to confess a whole lot on our mid fortnight show, but this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at today.
There you go. I say ditto. I say ditto.
Okay. So I match you on the Muchova Serena quarterfinals. I match you on that. I think that's what's popping.
Okay.
I, up top, though, am going with Krejcikova up top. I just believe a couple of things there. I believe that, number one, I think she's on a good one right now. I think life is good for her right now, and she's feeling good, and she's going to do her best Michael Bublé thing. And she is going to be out there living her best life.
Right.
I also believe, I just got this feeling that a couple of rounds in, this whole Barty injury situation is going to raise his head again. If I felt like Barty was 100% healthy, I would probably go with her. But if she's not 100% healthy, I'm going to give a slight edge to Krejcikova.
Gotcha.
Special K coming through.
Special K. There you go.
Special K coming through. And honestly, I have her meeting, and I didn't pick one. I have a slash here. I have either Kasatkina or Ostapenko.
Oh, wow.
Because once again, it's the same story. I think there is a health issue with Azarenka.
Oh, okay.
And so my gut reaction when I looked at the draw was to put Azarenka in that slot. But if she's not 100% healthy, both Kasatkina and Ostapenko are both playing very well right now.
They are. That's very true.
And I can't call it between the two of them. So I just it's going to be one of them.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, bro. I can respect that. That.
Now, what are you thinking on the bottom half?
All right. So the bottom half, quarterfinals, I have Petra, of course. And I... I don't want to hear you. I have Petra versus Madison Keys in the quarters.
Okay. All right.
At the bottom, I have Muguruza versus Rabacana. Who you got, bro?
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Who did you have at the very top?
Petra Kvitova.
That is the only person we share. I told you
wow.
I went
out.
Well,
I feel like I went out there on this one, but I'd love to hear yours. So please share with us, B.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm with you with Kvitova.
Okay.
I have her meeting your girl, Cooter.
Oh, Kudermetova, yeah, yeah. I looked at her though, and I was kind of like, "All right, what you got going on there?" And she actually does have a nice draw.
She does. And here's going to be the shocker for you.
Mm-hmm.
My pen went down on that line, and I wrote that K, and I halfway was about to put keys down there.
Oh.
But the spirit wouldn't let me do it. It would not let me do it. It was like, you know that is no, and no.
And no.
And they say, you got the right first letter, but we're going to keep it moving. And we're going to go with Kudermetova.
Nice. Okay, I can respect that, bro.
In the bottom. Just because I think she owned one right now.
Okay.
I got Jabeur.
Really?
I got Jabeur making it to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon because she looked like her fitness is getting kind of good, and she's got the kind of game that is nice on grass.
I agree with that. 100% agree.
And I really don't think she's really scared of a lot of people in her section. And unfortunately, if Venus gets past Bruthas, and she meets Jabeur in the next round, I think Jabeur might get her.
That was where I was looking at Venus, because I do believe Venus will make it through the first round. But I think that Jabeur match will be extremely rough because, again, like you said, her game fits nice on the grass. She has great drop shots. Her fitness is getting better. If Venus ain't out there really ready to work and move and come to the net and volley, I just feel like Jabeur is gonna get her on the day for sure. I ain't mad at that pick, bro. Not mad at it.
All right, so I got Jabeur. And who I have Jabeur meeting and here's the funny thing. I was like, okay, I have her meeting the winner of, it'll either be Sakkari or Sabalenka. Because in the back of my mind, I heard Miles saying, Sabalenka ain't proved herself in the majors yet. So, why y'all be picking her to be, in the late stages. So I was thinking, okay. But then I went and did research on like the head-to-head with Sabalenka and Sakkari. And Sabalenka's up 4-1. Sakkari won the first time they played, and Sabalenka has won the last 4. And apparently every time they play, she makes sure to stop by the bakery.
All right.
Before they get to the court. So I said, okay, I'm going to go with Sabalenka, even though I hear Miles in the back of my head. So I got Kvitova, Kudermetova, and then Jabeur, Sabalenka.
Right. And you know what's funny? Because I do have a Rabacana Sabalenka. So where you had Sakkari and her, I actually had Rabacana Sabalenka and went ahead and went with Rabacana, thinking that she would make it past her because of that. But I hope I'm wrong, though, to be honest with you, because I like Sabalenka and I wouldn't mind her making it to the quarters. So I got you.
Right. Okay.
All right.
So who do you have then? In the semifinals.
So my semis is Azarenka versus Serena, hoping that, again, Azarenka is healthy enough to get there. Okay. Who do you got?
I got Special K and Serena.
Gotcha. Cool. And bottom half, I'm sorry. Bottom half, I've got, funny enough, I've got Madison Keys versus Rabacana. I don't want to hear that. Stop it. So stop it right now. Yes, I've got Madison Keys versus Rabacana. Who do you have, sir?
We got to find a way for Madison Keys to at least be able to unblock you there. So I've got Kvitova versus Jabeur.
Wow. Yeah, so we only got one similar.
Yeah, and that's Serena. So let's jump.
Yep.
You got Serena in the finals?
I have Serena versus Rabacana, and I have her paying her back for that French Open beatdown.
Oh, okay. I have Serena versus Kvitova.
Okay.
And I have Serena taking it over Kvitova.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad. Either way, we got Serena. So we got to the right place at the end. There you go.
And folks, this is amazing because usually Isaac and my predictions are so much more similar.
Right.
So this will be good to see how much we have to confess during the mid-fortnight show.
I know, right?
But before we get off of the women's draw, I just want to give a strong shout out to the American women. Yes. Folks, do y'all know we have 21 American women in the main draw of Wimbledon? Did you hear me?
Insane.
21.
Wow. Amazing, bruh. That's so insane.
21. Mm-hmm. I mean, just as a matter of fact, just so that I can emphasize who this is. Let me see. Did I? Okay. Christiane, Anna Samova, Bringle, Danielle Collins, Lauren Davis, Coco Gauff, Sophia Kennan, Madison Keys, Danielle Lau. I don't know who she is. She apparently had to qualify. Ann Lee, Claire Liu, Christina McHale, Jessica Pegula, Bernarda Pera, Allison Risk, Shelby Rogers, Sloane Stevens, Coco Vanderway, Katie Volanex. I've seen that name. I don't really know her, but she probably had to qualify. And then Venus and Serena Williams.
Amazing,
21. Look, they need to hold a weekend conference for the men. and teach them whatever they doing.
Exactly. Be like, here, fellas, here's that special water that you apparently have been missing that the ladies have.
Right.
You know, so they want to be nice and they're going to give you a little bit.
Right. So shout out to the U.S. women. So proud of you all. You guys
so
are
good.
Really, really doing an amazing job.
Yes, sir.
So, Isaac, this men's draw.
Bruh, the first rounders are they're just dumb. I mean, there's just so many of them. I think I may have counted like as many, American women that are in the draw. I think that's the number of first rounders that I picked up. I mean, literally, I have 17. It's insane.
I have 20.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, there you go. You picked 3 more that I apparently didn't even see. So I just got twisted. So you ready to hit it?
Yeah, let me go first because my first one is at the very top.
Oh yeah, that's what I got. That one too.
If y'all will remember now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but in our last episode when we were talking about who were potential people that could take Djokovic out, I brought up this Brit. I said, this Jack Draper. I said, he's young enough and dumb enough still at the moment. No, I mean seriously.
It's the truth. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? He don't know where he at right now. He just see ball, hit ball, right? He's see ball, hit ball, and he has got obviously coming from Great Britain, he probably has tons of experience on grass. He's got the big serve. He's got the good net game. He's got the big left-handed forehand. He can hit winners. He can finish points at the net. He's the type of player that could, if he's on, now I'm giving you everything. He has to be on his A game. Djokovic has to be a little off, but it is amazing to me that I called this last week and this now is Djokovic's first round matchup.
Yes. Telling you, bro. Yeah, I got that one marked, and it is going to be a really fun first rounder. It's I feel bad for Jack Draper for getting Djokovic in the first round, especially given that the good tennis that he's played in these previous warm-up tournaments. Just from the standpoint of you would want someone to be able to get get in there and get someone much easier in the first round,
right?
But yeah, with that said, I immediately flagged that one. That is not an easy first rounder for Djokovic.
No, it is not. So
no,
and clearly I am gonna go find me. I got a Great Britain shirt somewhere up in here. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna rep that strong on that day. Sending all my good vibes. Gonna be putting up Instagram posts and stories and everything to try to wish this man some good luck. So okay, so that's who I have for my first one. Who you got next?
Oh, the next one I got, of course, is the young man, Center. I have Yanique Center versus Fuchsovich. Man, that is not an easy first round match. I mean, they both can hit the ball a ton. But yeah, I saw that one and immediately was like, ooh, it made me shudder. I was like, yep, I want to see that one.
Right.
Yeah, who you got, or comment on that?
Yeah, I had that one marked as my next one as well. And it's just, Fuchsovich, we know he's a battler, right?
Yes.
He's going to go out there and he's going to play to the last ball. Center, one of the next gen who, we're expecting to win Grand Slams one day. Mm-hmm. We're not exactly sure Wimbledon is one of those, but we'll see how that goes. Mm-hmm. Before I go to my next one, I just wanted to quickly make a comment about Djokovic's run to the quarterfinals. Mm-hmm. If he gets past that Jack Draper in the first round, it is cake. Yeah. Because he got Davidovich-Fokina, and Davidovich-Fokina already showed he's a fanboy.
Exactly.
Of Djokovic, so he gonna be all starry-eyed and just he gonna be doing his best impression of the Tiafoe snuggle at the net with Djokovic. So we already know how that's gonna go. And Gael Monfils, I ain't picking him for nothing.
No, I can't pick Gael in the mental state that he is in currently. His game and his mental state are just not working together. So until he starts winning, I will not be voting. I honestly think that Christopher O'Connell, he better be licking his chops because he, to me, has a good first rounder that he potentially can get through.
Yeah, because I tell you what, and the other seed in his section is Christian Garin, and he gonna wish they just take the grass off and leave the dirt on the bottom. He's like, can we just play on the dirt underneath the grass? Because the grass is really messing stuff up for me. So
can you imagine that request? Excuse me, this grass is not working for me. So can we just scrap it up and get back?
Yeah, no. So anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that Djokovic got the cake. Walk to the quarterfinals.
Absolutely. Now go and talk about Snuggles.
Okay. Yeah.
That has to be your next one, or is it? Or maybe not.
No, it's not my next one.
It's not.
Oh yeah. Oh no, sorry. It is. I'm sorry. It is my next one. I'm
sorry. Okay.
Of course, right. So look, Tiafoe, he another one. He and Sloane Stephens, maybe they can get a buddy pass together in terms of flying out of England, because Tiafoe ain't gonna have nothing for Tsitsipas in that first round. No. And just get hyped for a good snuggle at the end of the match. Tsitsipas looks like he gives good snuggles, so go ahead and get the good snuggle at the end.
Get that good Greek snuggle, and you and Sloane y'all can potentially go play mixed doubles. There you go.
Mixed doubles, there you
go.
If we see Sloane and Tiafoe in the mixed doubles draw, I'm done, Isaac. I'm done. I'm not even speak on it. I'm not gonna even speak on it.
Hey, man, I'll take it if they want it, but
Oh my goodness! So, next to you.
All right, to me, and this one, this is an upset alert. Folks.
I know where you're going.
Mackie McDonald versus Karen Khachanov. I'm sorry, y'all. Mackie is scruff. Mackie is just feisty, and he's got a great game, and he just ain't trying to lose unless you beat him. And I just don't know if Karen can actually beat somebody, especially on grass. I'm sorry. It's just I just have a lack of faith in Karen Khachanov, and y'all may not know this, but Karen Khachanov was on my varsity squad at one point.
Yes,
he wasn't even on my JV. He was on my varsity.
He was.
So To say I'm a little bit salty is an understatement because he has what? Underperformed.
He is out there, yeah.
Dude, he letting all the Russians just get up on him, smack him around, and then everybody else is like, oh, well, if you letting your countrymen do it, I might as well do it too. And
he can't beat nobody. He out there singing that Keith Sweat. Nobody. I'm telling you, he can't. He can't beat nobody. Nobody.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, that's my sentiment on that match. I'm assuming you called that one too.
Oh, I sure did. I was like,
oh yeah,
by Karen. That had a double meaning,
right?
Now, let me tell you next what is going to be an interesting match, and it's the match right beneath it.
Right beneath it, yep.
Yeah, Daniel Evans and Feliciano Lopez.
Speak on it. Yes, sir.
That go either way.
Bruh, I have that one 50-50. You're exactly right. Because Feliciano Lopez, again, not your typical Spaniard. He loves grass. He's got a lefty swing to him, big old game. He's going to be a lot. And he comes to the net. So he's like, Daniel Evans, I ain't scared of you. I come to the net, put away volleys too. So the only edge I will give to Daniel Evans is on the backhand side, though, because he can come over his backhand to me better than Feliciano can. But overall, I still think it's a pick 'em though. I don't know who's going to win that one.
But I think there's going to be a lot of slice backhands in that match.
Agree.
I think there's going to be a lot of slice. And the other edge that I was going to potentially give Evans is, he's not as long in the tooth as Feliciano, so I don't know if that's going to give him a little edge too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to stop by the bakery or the candy store on his way in.
Right.
Match, but we'll let that alone.
Man.
So who you got next?
Okay, I have got Quarter versus the Demon, Alex de Minaur.
Yes.
Great first rounder. Two young, up and comers, next geners. Quarter is just trying to, steadily make his way to that number one American spot. And I don't know who to call on this one, bro, because de Minaur is not to be played with. He is a rough young Aussie, and I like that kid. But I tell you what, Sebastian Quarter, man, you can't count him out, bro. I like that match.
Yeah, I think for me the difference here is the surface. Okay. I think if there was any surface that I would definitely give de Minaur the edge on, it would be on grass. Because I still think Quarter has limited experience on grass. Right. And de Minaur has grown up playing on grass.
Very true. True.
And so, if this was clay, I would go Quarter. If this was hard court, I might even go Quarter.
Me too, yeah.
But I think I'm going to lean a little bit past de Minaur, but I agree with you. It is definitely a match to watch.
Yeah, that one might be 5 sets right there.
It might be. It really might be. Another one that might be 5 sets is the one right below it. That is Shapovalov against Kohlschreiber.
Mm-hmm. Old school versus the new.
It is. And it's funny because their games are somewhat similar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think Shapo hits a bit bigger, but Philip is steady, man. He has a beautiful game on grass. Beautiful game. So I agree with you. Lots of good slicing can happen. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No. I'm just agreeing with you, man. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I've always loved Philip Kohlschreiber's game. I just think he is, he's someone that just, has a very aesthetically nice looking game. And I always liked watching him. So it's nice that he's still out there getting it done. But Shapo is, Shapo. And I give him the edge coming out of this one. But I honestly think this will go 4, if not 5. I think this is another one that could literally go the distance.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now, go ahead. I know what match you about to call next. Just go ahead and put it out there.
Yeah, Andy Murray and Basilashvili, man. Come on now. That's going to be a battle, bruh. That's going to be a battle because I feel like Andy mentally is kind of like, yo, this might be my last Wimbledon. Right. And for him to pull Basilashvili in the first round, that's rough, y'all. That is rough. Yes. But at the same time, I honestly am calling the upset, bro. I'm calling the upset. Okay. I am, because I do not think Andy Murray is trying to go out and have his last match be to Nicolas Basilashvili on grass. No, he is like, nah, bitch. He's like, you might get me on a hard court. I can give you that with all that power, but you are not coming into my backyard and beating me on some grass. And we got 5 sets. No, I honestly feel like Andy is he's going to get the upset.
You know what? I kind of agree with you a little bit. And I think being at Wimbledon, which is as close to something being Andy's house.
Right.
He always looking around the corner to make sure Roger ain't around before he say that.
Because he got a guest house. Exactly. He got a guest house to Roger's.
Right. So, but against someone like Basilashvili, he's like, this my house.
This my house, bro.
I can see that. Mm-hmm. For me, the next one is beneath it,
right below it.
You got somebody on my JV squad, Dominic Kepfer, against Opelka, and here's the interesting thing, with Opelka's his style of game, the big serve, coming into the net, the 1-2 strike, shots. Yeah. You would think his game is tailor-made for grass, but his results really aren't that amazing. They aren't
showing it, no.
On grass. Mm-hmm. And Kepfer we have seen, he is a battler.
Yes.
And he's not afraid of a big serve. And, of course, I'm hoping that Kepfer wins. But I think this could be a fun one to watch.
I completely agree with you there, bro. I think it will be an interesting one to watch. I don't know who to call on this one, to be very honest with you. Because like you said, I think Kepfer's gritty, and I think he is not going to just go by the wayside. And like, again, all the points you made, you would think that Riley with that 7-foot serve and everything would be able to just, play big man tennis and just get through this. But he just hasn't shown the results to do so. So I think it's a toss up, but it'll be a good one.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
Who you got next?
Last one in that section I have, which is Milton versus RBA, because Milton is rough, man. Milton is a rough customer, and he'll stay out there all day. But you got RBA, and he likes the grass. He's got those flat ground strokes. I just feel like that's going to be a matchup against really someone who is going to try and be very aggressive and hit winners against someone who can just stay out there all day and can literally get the ball back. And I think Milton is good at getting the ball back even on grass. So it'll be an interesting matchup. I see that one definitely going forward.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said there, and I had that one highlighted as well.
Nice.
So let's jump to the bottom half of the draw. And, and the first one I have here is our boy.
Yes.
Karatsev against Jeremy Chardy. And you know what? This saddens me because, number one, Karatsev to me just does not look comfortable on grass.
Right.
And it's understandable. He has limited experience on it, and those big old calves, probably don't make it real easy to move on the grass. And Chardy is not a good matchup on a fast surface like that. Chardy got that big serve, that big forehand, comes to the net. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it, but I think our boy may be going out in the first round.
I honestly had that one written down, and Karatsev, you are boy, but we got to call it like we see it. And I absolutely had that one as an upset. I think Chardy gets through that one because it's just the level of comfort. I just don't think that the movement is just not there.
Right. And we like Chardy too.
Oh yeah. And true enough. That's true. Yeah. Jeremy Chardy is, he's doing it right. You know what I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah. He with the peoples.
He with the peoples. Yes. His wife.
All right. Who you got next?
All right. The next one I have is kind of right in that section. I've got Nisha Corey versus Popperin. I think that's going to be a good one. I really think that will be a good matchup because Popperin to me, I like him. I like he's kind of an understated Aussie. Doesn't have, make too much flair about it. Just goes about his business. But he's young and he's really, to me, making some nice inroads. So I would really like to see how he's going to show up against that match against Nisha Corey. I'm interested in that match. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I flagged that one.
That's one actually I did not have flagged.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more so just because I do like Popperin, so I kind of follow him and see where he's at, because I think he's got, he still isn't on that next gen bandwagon yet, but I think he's working his way to getting on there.
Gotcha. Okay, all right.
So who do you have next then, brother?
And he's part of the whole Murata glue.
Exactly. Camp. That's right. That's right. Patrick trying to do Patrick things.
Yeah. All these other people he focusing on other than Serena. So now the next one that I had on mine was the matchup for the brothers.
I got that one. Oh.
My sentimental guy, Tsonga, against Ymer. And once again, Ymer is just like not the one to draw, because he'd be ready to be out there all day and all night. And we know Tsonga win ain't real good right now.
Right.
Ymer might be taking this one.
I kind of flagged him to take it. We don't like that black on black crime, but unfortunately, it has to happen in this round. And for the reasons why you said, that's why I picked Ymer. I don't know how Tsonga's health is at this point, as far as his endurance goes. And like you said, Ymer will stay out there all day long.
Right.
So I think he pulls this one. I think Tsonga will get a set though. I think he'll get a set, maybe even two. This could be a 5-setter.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Let the farewell tour stay out there a little longer.
Right. Come on now.
Now, go ahead, pick it, guy. I know you were licking your lips when you saw this matchup.
I saw this and I was just like, wait a minute. How the hell you get to London? Bitch, you're supposed to be in Australia. Dude, I didn't even know he was planning on playing Wimbledon. That's how shocked I was to see him in the draw. So we got Nick Kyrgios versus Hugo Umber. And I'm wondering why, maybe that's why Umber took that walkover in that tournament. He's like, oh, I got Nick. I need to make sure I'm ready, because I'm putting this lefty swing on him. Nick Curios is not going to be ready for Hugo Umber. Hugo Umber going to be like, bitch, did you not see that tournament I just won? Did you not see who I had to beat in order to get that tournament? Right. Ain't nobody think about you, Nick Curios. No, I think Hugo Umber is going to put them fangs on Nick. Mind you, Nick will do what Nick does. Nick has a big old serve that's always going to make him in contention for anything. So I honestly see there being a couple tiebreakers in here. But in truth, I think Hugo Umber comes through. I think he comes through and he'll take that match. What are your thoughts on that one, bro?
Yeah, I agree. And I see Miles' comment about y'all don't remember the 5-setter in Australia. I absolutely remember it, but it has nothing to do with this match.
Yeah, this is different.
Yeah, number one there on grass, and Umber is definitely in form. For sure. Curious. We don't know what Curious been doing. He's been talking about boxing or something else.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, what he do? He not focused. So
he ain't focused.
No, he ain't that. Yeah. So Umber is, and I'm gonna talk about Umber later, because I think this is going to be. You're gonna be surprised how far I have him going.
All right, go and get it.
Yeah. So,
yes, sir.
But anyway, so the next one is Battle of the Americans.
Yep, you got that one too.
Yeah, Taylor Fritz against Nakashima.
Where he been, Bryce? Where he been?
Qualis.
Okay, because he was like Mr. What's it called? The tennis
World Team Tennis. Yeah, he mini Djokovic in that modified scoring system, but you get him in a regular, he not ready.
He not ready. He just done lost his mind in the regular stuff. So I ain't seen the boy. So it's nice to see that he made a main draw, though. I like that.
But here's the thing, though. Now remember, Fritz is just coming off of this torn meniscus.
That torn meniscus, exactly.
Right. So it could be his opportunity.
And I think it will be.
Right. And I actually, see, here's the funny thing. I predict that he's going to win that match, and then he's going to lose in the next round to Stevie Johnson.
I think so. Because I actually think that Stevie is just he's kind of got that whole John Isner vibe. I just had a baby. I'm married. I ain't putting too much stress on it. I'm just out here playing. And I think it's going to allow him to play really, really good tennis. So, yeah, I actually see Stevie making it to that third round against Zverev.
Yeah, because Steve is like, I'm looking at y'all American men, and y'all
ain't nothing y'all impressing me except for Corey.
and where he at?
I know, right? Right?
He ain't there yet. Nobody scared of him. So anyway,
yes, sir.
Go ahead. Who you got next?
Okay, so of course, we have the GOAT.
No. Oh, hold on, Isaac.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Before you go there, we got to have our Coco Vanderway moment.
Oh, with that one? See, I wouldn't even put the name out there because I don't even want his name on my tongue.
I'm just trying to put it in the atmosphere. This Gombos or whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce it. How you pronounce his name? Put in work. Do what you need to do.
There you go.
And send Tennis Sangren home. So, okay. Now
he needs to just... There you go. See, I wasn't even... Yeah, see? I had jumped over all of them. And I went to our boy, the GOAT. I went to Mr. Federer against Mannarino. That is a tricky first round.
It is a tricky one, yes.
It's tricky. But you know what? I'm not necessarily mad at it, though, because I honestly feel like Federer needs to be pushed early on. I think he needs to really, really, have his game right. And it needs to happen in the early rounds so that he knows he can rely on it or he can make any tweaks if necessary. You know what I mean? In the third or fourth round, because and I think Mannarino gives him a good opportunity to do so because he's a lefty, so he'll mess with his backhand. So that means he'll get plenty of time to slice and or come over it or both, whatever he wants to do, but sharpen that up. And he can't really overwhelm him or push him off the court. So he should be able to really get into his service games. He doesn't have a huge serve. So, to me, this is actually a very nice first rounder for Federer. I want him to go ahead and be serious and take them first two sets, and then he can play around a little bit maybe in the third, do some drop shots and come to the net, do whatever you need to do. And if you lose the third, that's okay. But then you need to lock that shit back up in the fourth.
Yeah, and I'm still having visions of that press conference after the FAA loss. So as long as he brings that attitude, he'll be just
fine. There you go. Yeah, bro.
My next one is probably one of the ones that you don't have highlighted. Okay. Just because I think it's going to be interesting. As a tennis fan, it'll be an interesting match. And it's that Krajinovic Alex Bolt match.
Oh no, I don't have that one. Okay.
Yeah, ain't neither one of them gonna probably win the next round, whoever they play. But they're both just kind of like very interesting, crafty players, and it's interesting that they're playing each other in the first round. And that's one that I know it's gonna be on it's gonna be on like Court 40, but my Tennis Channel Plus is paid up, and I'm gonna probably check that out and see what that's about. Now, like I said, I don't think that match has any bearing on this tournament as a whole, but just personally interested in watching that one.
Nice. Gotcha, bro. The next one I've got, my man, I've got the Hubie Musetti. It'd be interesting to see how Musetti looks on grass, because if he's played on grass, I haven't seen him play yet. And Hubie, who is kind of, he's a little heavy on the legs and on the feet. Right. I'm not sure how comfortable he is on grass. So I think it could potentially be a good possibility of an upset by Musetti.
It is, because I was impressed with Musetti this week on grass. He plays
he's been playing? Okay.
Yeah, he looks much better on grass than I thought. I had the whole traditional Italian thing in my mind, and he has some good wins. And so I am definitely thinking Musetti wins that match. I did want to shout out PCB real quick. Kareem Bushka. Yeah, I just need for him to go ahead and take Sam Querrey out, so we don't have to speak his name again either.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good call. Because I just don't like writing Querrey's name whatsoever, so I just need to try it.
No, exactly.
Him and Sandrin, just go home.
Yeah, just go ahead and go on. But who I like, this what I think is going to be a good match is this Ruusuvuori and Giron.
Yeah, I think that one will be good too.
I don't even know who to call on that one.
Yeah, me either, because Rusevori has been kind of getting his game real nice. And like I said, Giron he's scrappy, bro. He just gets it done. It doesn't matter what surface it is. He just gets it done and and he's getting a lot of good W's. So, his confidence is really nice right now. So I don't know who to call. That one will be a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
Who you got next?
The old school. You got Verdasco versus Dimitrov. You gotta point out the old school. So
yep.
Again, not sure who will win this one. I personally, if Grigor is healthy, I actually think he's got a really nice draw to be able to do some things. But you just don't know how that back is holding up for him. So I'm interested to see that match and to see how he performs.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I agree. And once again, it's tough sometimes with some of these matchups when there are potential health issues in there, because you can't really evaluate the talent versus the talent. And
exactly.
And so, that one makes that tricky. Verdasco, to me, is looking old on the court now, so that may be the thing that helps Dimitrov out a little bit.
Dimitrov get it. But again, if that back is hurting him, he might have to retire or something.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Well, the last one I had was our boy Medvedev against Struff, because they played in the first round a couple of weeks ago, and Struff took him out, which, let me be clear, I don't think is going to work out well for Struff.
No. Not in the best of five. I think that Medvedev, he will figure out a way. Even if he does get stressed maybe the first set, he's going to figure out a way to win that match. I definitely have Medi coming through against Struff. I mean, and it's sad that Struff has such a rough first rounder, because I like Struff and I wish he were in one of those other sections that was a bit easier, because I could very easily see him going third round, if not even fourth. But unfortunately, the draws are what the draws are, and he pulled Medvedev first round, so he's gonna be saying bye bye early.
Right. Well,
yes, sir.
And Medvedev is still in this Mallorca Championships. He beat PCB today, so I think Medvedev is feeling pretty good about his grass court game,
bruh. Yeah, right now. Like I said, you're gonna see my picks. They're gonna be interesting.
Let's check.
All right, you there?
Who do you have in your quarterfinals?
Okay, so quarters, I have got, of course, I've got Novak, because Novak is going to do what Novak does. Right. I actually have him facing Sinner. So I have him battling against Sinner. I was going to pick Rublev, because I think it'll come down between Sinner and Rublev, but I'm going to pick Sinner this time around, because I think Rublev, even though he's doing good things, I just feel like Sinner is going to be able to step his game up just that little bit and get over the hump and make his first quarterfinal. Below that, I've got Tsitsipas versus RBA. I still believe in RBA on grass, and I think that he will get it done. So those are my four up top. Who you got up top, brother?
We 50-50 on that. I got Novak, of course, because he got that cake walk to the quarterfinals. But I went Rublev versus Sinner. Yeah, so I agree with you. I felt like it was Rublev and Sinner, and I just wasn't sure if Sinner was ready to make that leap yet on grass. So I'm going Novak and Rublev. And then at the bottom, I'm clearly going Tsitsipas. But you know what? As long, and this, I'm going to put this asterisk by it. As long as his shoulder is okay, I'm actually going to take a chance on Shapovalov.
Wow. Okay. I got you.
I'm going to take a chance. I know that's a little bit out there, but we'll see.
Right. Because who did I have RBA play? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. I actually think Andy Murray's going to go pretty far.
Okay.
Yeah, I had RBA taking out Andy Murray in the fourth round to make it to the quarter. So I think I must have Andy Murray taking out Shapovalov in the third then. Yep, okay. I do. There you go.
I'm just nervous about those vibranium hips. And
No, I feel you on that, bro.
We'll see how that works out. Okay.
And who do you have on the bottom? You give me your four on the bottom.
Okay, on the bottom. Enjoy this.
I love the laugh.
Okay, I got Berrettini.
Okay.
Meeting Umber.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
I got you.
I
I
have
got you.
Umber making a deep run. And
Okay.
then, of course, I got Roger.
Yes.
And I actually have him against Medvedev.
Okay. Okay. Well, brother, we are 3 for 4, so we apparently are getting
Okay.
closer. We're
Okay.
getting closer. I've got, like you, I've got Berrettini, but I'm gonna go out there and step out there again, and I'll probably get disappointed again. But I
know who
have
you go with.
Mateo FAA. Yep, I
Uh-huh.
have Mateo FAA, and of course I have Fed Medvedev in the other quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Semis? What's your semis looking like?
So my semis are up top. I've got Novak, and surprise, surprise, I'm still going to pick RBA. I have him taking out Tsitsipas in the quarters.
Oh, okay. And then down below?
I have a Berrettini Fed semi.
Okay. I have Novak Tsitsipas up top.
Okay.
And I have Umber.
Wow.
Federer.
Wow. Below. Okay.
Yeah. Watch Umber lose in the first round to Nick Curios. And then I'm going to be looking for him. You're going to be looking for him?
I'm be looking for
him. I put my whole draw on Napoleon Dynamite, and this dude. Okay,
and so you get stole on.
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
So are we both saying Roger Novak in the finals?
We are.
And I'm not even calling the final. I'm gonna leave it right there for me.
You know what? I think that's best.
I'm gonna just leave it right there.
Nope. We'll discuss it when we get to the mid-fortnight. Because I'm not willing to go there right now. Again, the big three. That's all I'm gonna say. The big three, right. And they get it done. They get it done. So there you have it.
They do. So wow. So everyone, I mean, as you can tell, this Wimbledon is set to just be popping from the very first match. And
yes.
You know what else is popping, Isaac?
What's that? What else is popping, Bryce?
Man, our Spotify Wimbledon playlist.
Yes. Speak on it.
Have you been listening to it?
Bro, I listen to that thing all the time. Come on now. I've listened. Since I've been in Puerto Rico, I've been bumping it on the daily because I'm getting myself ready for that Monday first ball. Yes, sir.
Right.
Come on, yo.
So if you guys have not checked it out, go out there to Spotify, look us up, Brothers on Tennis. We got our first playlist out there. There are songs that we have dedicated to player narratives for this year's 2021 Wimbledon. We've been putting daily stories up on Instagram, just kind of making the connection for you guys between the songs and what some of these narratives are. And we've been having a really good time with that this week. We got some good ones coming up too, but
yes.
But check that out, and then also. Isaac, I don't know that did we pick what day we're going to record the mid-fortnight show for Wimbledon? We said Saturday, right?
We said Saturday, I believe. Yes.
Okay. So next Saturday, we haven't picked the time yet. Look for that on social media, but we'll be here once again to kind of face the music on some of these calls that we picked.
Exactly.
To brag on either how good we were or
or how we might need to do some more research.
Right. Isaac, I know you've got to get ready to go, but any final words you had for?
Yes, and I do see in the chat that TJ is asking about the Daily Show. And yes, TJ, we will have the Daily Show. It is going to be out on our Clubhouse channel. Because don't we have a club, Bryce, on Clubhouse? Yes, so check us out there, Brothers on Tennis. And it's going to be daily. And I believe we said it's going to be 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
So set your clocks, folks. Set your clocks, set your watches, set whatever you need to set. But go on ahead and be out there every day, starting Monday, because we will be doing the analysis of the matches that have occurred for Wimbledon, as well as prepping for what will happen the next day.
Good catch. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, all right. So with that, everyone enjoy this upcoming tournament. It should be a barn burner. And we will be with you every step of the way. So on behalf of the podcast, this has been your boy Bryce.
And this is your boy Isaac.
And we are Brothers on Tennis. Everyone stay safe out there. Enjoy.